All right, guys. Sorry about that. Hopefully you guys are here. The live captains meeting is over. I think when Sean jumped off the live stream, it ended our live stream. So I'm back on here to kind of wrap up and finish what we were talking about. So give me 1 second, and I will kind of finish what we're talking about. So I appreciate you guys for staying with us. Sorry about that. And we'll kind of wrap this up as quick as we can. So again, the mandatory captains meeting was that live stream ended. If you are watching this now, just make sure that you do go back to that one and drop your name in the comment section below so that you guys can receive credit for that. What this live stream is going to be on now, or what we are going to do to finish up this live stream, is we are going to talk about the team challenge. So let me try to get Todd back on, and we will get started. I had to create a new live really quick, so sorry about that for kicking you guys off. But yeah, hold on a second. Yep, Todd's going to hop on here in just a second. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is for the team challenge right now, if you guys haven't seen, last weekend was huge. We had a lot of anglers out there. Oh, hey, Todd. Sorry about that. We had a lot of anglers out there competing this past weekend and put up some huge numbers on our team challenge, which was truly incredible. The amount of 24 inchers that I saw get published to our get submitted into that team challenge. So right now we had Jason Leach last weekend. He caught 2 fish over 24 inches last weekend alone, one on Saturday and I believe one on Sunday. We had Frizzy Zamora. He caught a 23 incher on Saturday, I believe. And then we had Richard Bruce. He caught a 24 1/4 on Monday or Tuesday of this week. And then Daryl Harrelson caught a 24 1/2. So Daryl Harrelson is maintaining his big bass for the top 25 challenge, or the FKBT team challenge, I'm sorry, with a 24 1/2. Richard Bruce is in second with a 24 1/4. Jason Leach is in third with 2 of his 24s. And then Jeff Gallagher caught a 23 1/2. Either today or yesterday. So a lot of big fish are being caught out there, which is really cool. I'm excited to see how many big fish are caught out on Blue Cypress or just somewhere in the state this weekend. Going back to the team standings right now, first place is occupied by Thomas Woodring and Richard Bruce. They have 213 1/4 inches. All 10 of their bass are at 20 inches or over. And they're the first team to have done that. So right now, Elite Sticks is in second with 211 1/4 inches. So 2 inches behind Woodring and Bruce. And they have 3 fish at 19 1/2 and 19 inches. So some solid upgrades this weekend could definitely catapult them back into that #1 spot going into the final weekend of this challenge. And then we have Leach, Jason Leach and Evan Fracasso that are in third place. And they too have 3 fish, 119 and 218 3/4 that could be upgraded. That'll easily jump them up the leaderboard. If Jason Leach goes out there and catches 2 more 24s, that could definitely put them in a solid place leading into the final weekend. So right now we have a total of 4 teams that have reached over the 200-inch mark, which is really good. The Hydrilla Gorillas just uploaded a fish too. I'll have to go in and do that, but they're at 199 inches, sitting in 5th place. So our top 5 in 5th place is Hydrilla Gorillas, which I believe is, let me click on, that's Albert Poor and Scott Gibbons. They are sitting in 5th place. The Real Fanatics, which is Lloyd Hardy and Blake Johnson, they're sitting in 4th place with 200 1/2 inches. We have Jason Leach and Evan Fracasso at 210 inches and a quarter for third place. Then we have the Elite Sticks, which is Chris Mitchell and Chris Harrelson at 211 and a quarter, and Woodring and Bruce at 213 and a quarter. So solid race going on for the top three positions here. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, out of everyone that's on that list, that this could benefit the most, I believe it is, as far as making it to the championship, is the team that's in first place with Woodring and Bruce. Yeah, thank you guys for jumping back on. I do want to check that, but I'm afraid that if I bounce off this, I would probably let me see if I can find it on my thing here, where we're sitting at with the standings. Todd, if you want to talk a little bit about the championship stuff, I'm going to see if I can pull up a chart real quick. Okay.
Sure. Yeah. So looking forward to the championship. Going to be on St. John's. We've got a wide open river system there that's set up to, probably pretty much fit anybody's strengths all the way around to whatever they want to fish. Whether it's creeks, big body of water, riverside, you name it, it's available there. We have a ton of giveaways, prizes for this event. We've got in some really cool trophies to give away. So we're sitting really pretty right now. I'm not sure exactly on the amount that's it's going to be awarded, but I know overall, between what's going to be awarded, what has been spent in prizes and donated, the whole works, it's running somewhere between 10 and 15 grand, I believe.
Yeah, it's around that. I know we've spent from out of club money and things of that nature, as far as when it comes to the trophies, all the product and stuff that we've bought from our sponsors to support them is right around $2,500 just in the prizes alone. And then we're going to be doing $1,000 for Angler of the Year, the $300 for Rookie of the Year, the checks that we're going to be giving away, and the other prizes and stuff too that have a value there as well. So we're definitely going to be you guys are definitely going to enjoy this year as well, just as much as you did last year. Catch delivered big again with their trophies. It's going to be similar to how we did them last year. But yeah, the big thing about this, the big difference between this year and last year is the amount of money that we are going to be giving out when it comes to Angler of the Year. Last year, I believe it was $350. And this year's $1,000 is going to be Angler of the Year. And we're going to continue to try to make that bigger as each year goes on. We're just kind of trying to have to figure out how we're going to be able to do that when it comes to sponsorships and being able to make that what everyone is kind of shooting for right now. So I think $1,000 is a huge upgrade and something that you guys as Angler of the Years have earned. So I think $1,000 is a great way to start with fishing these events throughout the years. The time, effort, and energy that you guys put into it, that's the least that we could do. Same with Rookie of the Year as well. $300. There's going to be some awesome product that's going to be going away with that too. That we're going to be prize packages and stuff of that nature. So a little bit more than just the money, but again, we're going away from we're trying to go away from prize packages and that sort of thing, because anglers are able to take that and then go buy what they actually need, right? And we don't want to be purchasing stuff that, one, you might already have, or two, you won't find useful, but everyone can find, $1,000 to be pretty useful and handy when it comes to their fishing, buying stuff for their fishing arsenal. So that's why we took it that route, because everyone has their own little, product, that they like to buy, or what they prefer over what the club has as far as sponsorship goes. So that's why we did it that way this year over everything else. So hopefully you guys enjoy that and take that to heart. Next year we're going to continue to build the club and being able to do more for that. What I do want to bring up here on the screen is, we can't see it really, can we? Let's see. Yeah. So again, right here, I'll pull it up. This right here is going to be your championship, anglers that are above the championship cut line. So all the anglers that you see here that are highlighted in like that goldish yellow color. So we got Jason Leach, Wendy Biles, Daryl Harrelson, Blake Johnson, Seth Taylor, Hunter Taylor, and Sherman Bishop. All of those anglers have automatically qualified for the championship. So anglers that are in orange, those are anglers who have reached out to us that may potentially not be able to fish the championship due to extenuating circumstances, essentially. So if you see your name on this list and you're above the championship cut line and you do not think that you're going to be able to fish the championship for whatever reason, make sure you get in contact with us so that we can be sure to notify anglers that are below the championship cut line. So if you look at this here, you see the red championship cut line. This next image I'm about to show you is the anglers who are below that championship cut line. So and how championship that's configured is, if you look at your total numbers of events fished and where you fell and how many points were earned, the far right hand column shows your total points that have been awarded per each event. And for the championship, how we are calculating those numbers is right here, outlined in our rules. So anglers, in order to qualify, you must compete in 4 regular season events. Point number 2 here, top third in AOY standings will automatically qualify for the FKBT Championship. Roll downs are authorized and will be notified in the event that any angler from the top third percent AOYs cannot make the championship. So right now we're sitting with a minimum of 30 participants in the championship. So if you're an angler and you've competed in your 4 events and you've scored points in 4 events, and you're outside of that cut line, depending on if people back out or not, there is still a chance that you guys could compete in the championship. And those anglers are going to be notified in a very timely manner. So we're going to set some timelines and make a post for all anglers who are qualified for the championship to RSVP for the championship, so that we know how many roll downs are going to be awarded. But as of right now, we got Chris Parker is the first angler outside of that cut line. Fred Anderson is outside of that cut line as well. And then you got Richard Bruce, who is in first place for the team challenge. In a win for that team challenge, he would be an angler that would benefit from that from that team challenge to potentially win his way into the championship. We also have Lloyd Hardy. Lloyd Hardy is going to be competing in his 4th event this year on Blue Cypress. As long as he catches a fish and scores, he will then become eligible. And yet he is also in the running for the team challenge as well. So if Lloyd Hardy's team or Richard Bruce teams wins first place in that championship, that could be a automatic bid into the championship for those 2 anglers there. So a lot on the line for those guys there. So make sure you guys are putting in that work. Good luck to those anglers. And for those of you that don't know, last year, Jason, oh Lord. Jason Denise, sorry, I don't know why I drew a blank there. Jason Denise, his team won the monthly challenge. It gave him the opportunity to fish in the championship, and he placed in the top 5. I think he finished 4th, right? So without that team challenge championship, he wouldn't have been able to fish it, and he wouldn't have placed in the 4th. So it has helped, and it has given an opportunity for an angler to capitalize on it and take home a check at the championship last year. So it's there for a reason. This team challenge is only going to get bigger and better. There's some things that we're going to do next year that is going to just blow this out of the water in regards to what this event's gonna do for next year. So we're super excited to see how that goes. Yep, Scott, appreciate it, man. We'll see you out on the water on Saturday. But yeah, pending any questions on the championship qualification standards and where you stand, again, just reach out to me and I can point you in the right direction in regards to that. So again, top third percent in AOY points. Our club, we're sitting at 78 members total. So let me 78 members. So that's 23, or a third of that, of those 78 anglers is 23 anglers. 23 anglers, and what we've done is we didn't count the anglers who won against that 23. So that's why you see 35, because right now we have how many people, Todd? 8 anglers that have won. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 8, because Seth Taylor won 2. So 8 and 23. That's 31 anglers, and then you got the 2-man team that could potentially bump it. So bump up the total number of participants. But we're shooting for 35 for this event for the championship. So and that's what this shows right here is the top 35. I'm pretty sure, if I can count properly. So, yeah, pending any questions on that, just reach out to me. I'd love to sit down and have a conversation with you about it. But yeah, after Blue Cypress on Saturday, me and Todd and Sean are going to go live the following Thursday. You anglers will see a email from me Monday morning, or maybe even Sunday, with your invitation, your official invitation to the championship, and then the deadline for confirming that is going to be. We'll post that in the email as well. I'll talk with Todd and Sean and see what makes the most sense so that we can notify anglers in a timely manner to make sure everyone has a chance to sign up and whatnot. So. More to come on that. On Sunday, I'll probably go live. Sunday or Monday, I'll probably go live again to wrap up Blue Cypress in our season, and then talk championship a little bit more specifically. So anybody have any questions? If you do, drop them in the chat or send me a message directly, and we'll make sure to take care of you. But again, appreciate you guys. Don't forget to get signed up for the Blue Cypress event. Registration ends tomorrow night at 11:59. Again, hey, thank you guys so much for continuing to support our club, and showing up day in and day out, tournament after tournament. Again, I know a lot of anglers are competing in the Bassmaster Del Hollow event that's taking place up in Tennessee. So best of luck to all of you guys that are up there competing. I know I've seen quite a few folks on Facebook. So again, best of luck competing on the national level there. I've seen some good fish being caught. I know we got 2 anglers that are in China right now as well, fishing for a championship there of some sorts. I've been kind of seeing that kind of on Facebook sporadically. But again, good luck to the 2 anglers that are there, Blake Abbey and Brian Nelly. Hopefully you guys are having fun. Based off your videos, it looks like you guys are. So great representation of just kayak bass fishing in general from state to state. So if you guys, again, have a great rest of your week, and safe travels down to Blue Cypress. For those of you that are leaving tomorrow or traveling early Saturday morning, safe travels, be safe, catch some fish, keep me busy. I want to see you guys break the 250 fish mark. I think we had 274 last tournament. Let's try to get 200 or 300 this event. So again, tight lines, be safe, and we'll see you guys on the water.